Be back working live in effect. How are you? What's up with everybody on the tube? I'm living, I'm chilling, watching woke culture, review some wrestling and talk about some wrestling and stuff like that. They're a great duo. Great duo. Phenomenal. The way they break things down, the way they bring in their level of entertainment, and they come all the way from the UK doing it. So, shout out to the UK, shout out to woke culture. I really enjoy their content from time to time and stuff like that. They know how to talk about it and put it into that format. They know how to talk about the show from top to bottom. They're just one of those type of creators, you know, which I respect that type of ethic, work ethic, to put in that type of work and have that type of knowledge. Anybody else I watch, it applies the same with, you know. I like their work ethic and I respect them because they know how to critique it from top to bottom, you know. That is. We're talking about AEW Dynamite. Today we got Impact to watch. And that's going to be a big show. Like, Ace and Bay getting revenge on the Rascals, Trey McGrail, Zachary Wentz, after they cost them the titles at Slammiversary. We'll see how that goes later on. I will definitely be highly focused on that show. Tomorrow, update. I will be learning how to drive finally, getting behind that wheel. Not nothing too hard yet, y'all. Nothing too risky, you know. So I'm focused on that. I really am. Got that to look forward to and stuff like that, you guys. But I'll have to see if it's for sure, you know. That depends. We'll see. But I think it will be, honestly. But we'll have to see. Only time will tell between then and now. But I gotta definitely catch up on SmackDown too eventually tomorrow too. Gonna be a big show tomorrow, you know. Very big show. So I look forward to seeing that. Rampage, nothing much goes on, but I still watch it out of hoping something, oh shoot, or shock moment happens, shock value, you know. But nothing on there important, the words I've uttered forward, and that doesn't change. Nothing important happens on that show. I'm waiting, I'm watching, I'm sitting there watching for something big, and then out of nowhere, nothing big really happens, and it's like a letdown because I'm sitting here watching this show expecting something big to blow off. Nothing big blows off on it, which that part sucks, that part stinks. But you just watch wrestling out of habit of hope because you've been doing it for so long that you just get immune to doing it, you know? And that show is awful, but there's this royal thing going on Friday tomorrow, so I'll have to catch up on it. I watched the Full Blood and Guts last night. That match was mayhem from top to bottom. Super kicks. Uh, a bed of nails. Fucking, you name it. People going through the bed of nails. That shit was wild. Very wild matchup. A lot of big spots, big moments, crazy, everything. That match was just. I seen things in that match that I never thought I would see in another wrestling match. In all my 23 years of living, that just wowed me. I was in the back of my mind, sitting here watching that yesterday, I was just shocked because it was something you didn't see. It wasn't something you was used to. That level of physicality, that level of violence. Out other the words Taz said, it's like a horror movie. And that was like a horror movie last night. And you know, I'm a big fan of those. So, you know, wrestling, horror movies, correlation, you know, terminology, I get it. Metaphorically, I get it. It was great though. I enjoyed every bit of it. It was bloody, it was violent, it was everything you want out of that type of show. Everything you could ask for. Everybody showed up, showed out, and that's the type of show I love. When you show out, show in, and that's what they did. They showed out, show in, put their bodies on the line to entertain all of us, and that was that. And that was definitely one of the best shows I've seen, bar none, in a while from AEW. Like, I've seen a few episodes when they first got running as a company, but that right there was the first complete, real show I done seen from them in a very long time. I'm talking since the very beginning of the show. And the very beginning of the shows were good when it debuted in 2019, 4 years ago. Like, last night it just felt like OG Dynamite, which is good. It's incredible to watch the show and not feel bored. And, you know, it feels dull and, you know, sleep inducing. How Monday Night Raw can be at times, but, you know, watch that show out of habit and hope. And but this week was good though, so there was no complaint. Very entertaining, blase, but that's either here or there. Like, if you guys are single, for you single guys, it might be something with you. You know, work out, use a dating app, freaking get to know somebody. Freaking what? Shoot, focus on you. Relationships might not be for you. They're not for everybody. So, you know, push yourself to try to be a better guy, a better person, all around, just genuine, all around, just caring, all around. You might struggle with empatheticness, being empathy. Work on that. One thing, when you're dealing with an emotional girlfriend, as I am, you will become empathetic. You will be empathetic. You will learn empathy. And one thing Elizabeth has taught me, this ain't necessarily talking about our relationship, despite the self-consciousness nature she does have, which is nobody's business. But one thing she's taught me since being in this relationship is empathy. I'm very empathetic in this relationship. Not that I wasn't in the other relationships. I'm not gonna lie. When my ex was kind of emotional, I smiled, but about dead dog. But that wasn't trying to be like funny or anything. That was just the emotion that came out of me. Laughter. Then she started laughing, but that's the past. Now, when I'm not seeing her because these jobs that she's applying for is holding her back, you know. It'll only take her 4 days to really, that's all it'll take. It won't be long, like, you know. She's taught me empatheticness because sometimes, it's not that I'm codependent on my girlfriend or anything like that. It's just when I don't see her, which I want to see her eventually, but it takes time. I know that. You're not going to see your girlfriend like that. You don't get instant gratification. It takes time. This is how these things work. You gotta focus on something else. Focus your mind. Show that you're a man. Like, the other day I went out and worked. Probably around this, like, time, you know? Maybe eventually sometime this week or next week I'll work again. Like, you know? That's just getting your mind into something productive. Yes, YouTube's productive. Yes, it keeps you busy. Yes, it keeps your mind focused. Yes, this and that. But you're not getting that paycheck immediately. You're not getting that money right off the bat after you get your job, you know. This takes time. And this also teaches me time. And, you know, I ate my cereal slower, at a slower pace today. I was trying to pace myself. I've also been trying to like learn how to pace myself, you know. When you can learn how to pace yourself, life is so much better. Learning how to pace yourself in relationships and life and this and that, like, is very important. Shit, I got up and showered quick as hell. I didn't like go at a slow pace. I'm not gonna lie. I had to clean myself off, get myself clean. All men, you know, we do that. Well, it kind of started off slow. Then I went quick. You know, I wasn't trying to spend too much time in the bathroom. I just had to do what I had to do, and I was out. Boom. Feel me? That's how it is, and that's all it's gonna be. But update, life update, y'all. I'm gonna be moving out, moving in with my friend very soon, around next month. I don't know which date, or it could be like sometime this month. You know, cause you know I'm a man, and you know I gotta make my own mind up, my own decisions. Which that's the clear decision that I've ran with, and that's what I want to do. Like, you know, I'll still have all my own shit. You know, bro said he's gonna teach me how to pay my own bills and blase blase. You know, shit like that. We've been close for like 5 years, so 6 years since 2018. So I trust him. He never did no slick, sneaky, funny shit like, you know, how some grimy, sleazy guys can be. You know, I ain't never had that problem with Robert. You know, we always been cool. We always been cordial. We always had some level of respect. Like when we was in school, he always used to make me laugh and shit like that because he was just a class clown. He was the class clown of the bunch. He was really the class clown of the whole school. He made everybody in school's day better. Like when people was down, he lifted them up. You know, when they weren't in their best state of mind, he lifted them up. Like he a real person. He a real genuine friend. He a real dude. Like I'll ever forever like be respectful to him for never judging me and this and that, never doubting me and this and that. Like real talk, people need friends like that in this world. Somebody who gonna be honest with them and tell them how it is straight up. Like he the one that told me like, hey, you gotta stop like this and that. Like start manning up, start standing up for yourself, start putting your foot down. And I still got that same mindset. Like that nothing's gonna stop me from chasing and doing what I gotta do. Like even when I'm where I'm at, I'm gonna still continue my YouTube videos. This YouTube journey doesn't stop, bro. It doesn't stop at all. Shit, I might knock out 5 videos, go back to the old ways of YouTube reactions, movie reactions, music reactions. You know, my own shit, like that Beamer shit. I think I did a reaction of it before on the channel, but that's when the audio wasn't too good, so it had to be refixed and re-uploaded to the channel and shit like that. Most recently, a few months ago, no, weeks ago, a few weeks ago, I had to re-upload the song because the audio was too low on it. Now the audio's at a perfect pitch. Only thing I gotta work on is variation. Once I get the variation to my music down, I'll be in sync, you know, with my voice. My voice will be in sync with everything else. It'll sound so much smoother, so much better on the mic, you know. And my little bro probably can do the variation adding like for me too, like because I'll have to find a way to like add variation, you know, to my voice on BandLab, which I use. And we gonna figure that out for sure. We gonna figure out variation. That ain't no issue. I already know when I get that down and some other things, you know, pacing myself in my voice, I'll be like a complete artist. Those are the things, two most important things people have noticed about my music. The variation in the pacing. Me trying to keep, seems like I'm trying to keep up with the beat, but it's seeming like it's not like on par with the beat at times, which I do acknowledge needs to be fixed. That pacing and me being on point with the beat, that does have to improve because if you're not on point with the beat in your music, it's not gonna sound right. But my song sounds good, luckily. Beamer still sounds pretty good. I think it's a very catchy song. I think it's a very, you know, simple song. I think it's a song you can ride around in your car and just blast and jam out to it, you know. That was the whole point of the song. That's the whole point of it. That's in the title of it. Beamer. Pulled off in the Beamer. Got high hopes, I'm a dreamer. Rolling big black bunch. She like my swag. Yeah, yeah. She likes my demeanor. Simple rhyme scheme, simple lyrics. And I wrote those, you know. Just proves that I can rap. Just proves that I'm ahead of everybody else out in PA when it comes to this music shit. And that's because my pops was one of the best MCs, bar none, back in the day. That's the legacy I carry. That's where I come from. Where I come from is where I come from. Nothing can change that. That's why I'm so confident to say what I said. Like, I'm going to do what I got to do as a man, regardless. So, when I'm moved out, that'll be the day people will know that I done stood up for me, made a life choice that came from my heart, and that it was something I wanted to do, and it was something I did. You feel me? I need to do it. I need to do this to feel, you know, like I'm not a little boy and feel like I'm not occupying space. It's not that I feel that way. It's just as a man, you want to be a man and you don't want to be like hovered over a female all the time, you know? And that's the decision I had to make. And this is coming from my heart, honestly. Like, I had to make this decision based off my own merit. Like, I wanted to move out. Like, I want to move out. And it's nothing against them or anybody in this house. It's a decision that I've made genuinely to want to move out of here. You can tell by the way I'm talking, by how it's coming from my diaphragm, that I'm talking from the heart. But honestly, yeah, this is a decision that was made because I feel like it's the best decision for me in my mind and what I have to do, not because of other politic political reasons or anything else. I'm moving out of here next month, and that's that. And I will be coming back to visit every so often because I gotta go stay with my brother from time to time and blase blase. So I'll be coming, or either that or go there like from time to time, visit every once in a while I'm here. But yeah, guys, I will no longer be living in this living situation that I'm living in come August, you know? That's just the fact of the matters. Nothing can change it. Nothing can be talked out of. That's just the mindset I'm on. And I've been on this mindset, this journey for a while now. Like a while ago, Pops even said, like, eventually you'll find your own place. And it just so happens, baby, that is happening next month, baby. That shit happening next month, baby. And you could tell I'm happy because it's freedom. Finally, me standing up and saying, hey, this is what's happening. Look, we're doing this. Come August, we're doing that. You're doing this. This is what's happening for you. Like, I'm super pumped that I allowed myself to give myself that freedom and that energy to know, like, you're the only person who can make your decisions for you. You got to check yourself sometimes and say, look, you're making decisions because you're allowing other people's opinions to validate what you're saying. Nah, not anymore. Because next month, guys, I am a free man. I will be out of here with my home dog, sometimes with the broski. And yeah, you can see by the smile on my face that I'm excited as hell for it. Yeah. Yeah, baby. But anyway, I'm gonna end this live. I love you guys. Peace.